Hi everybody, I'm Tami Sanders and I'm at the Clearsnap booth at Creativation 2018, and I'm going to show you the marbleizing technique that you can do using new Smooch accent inks. Actually, Clearsnap has packaged some of their inks together for the marbling technique, so they've already picked out colors that work well together. So I'm using two of the colors from that pack today because I'm using the darker blue and the green because they show up a little better in the demos, but there is a full range of Clearsnap Smooch inks for all of your projects. To do this technique, you need any kind of vessel. You need at least maybe a 1/4 inch, a 1/2 inch of water in it. You're gonna give your Smooch accent inks a little shake, and then you're gonna take the tip and you're gonna put it right in the water. When I do the first color, it's gonna be a little hard to see. You're just gonna dab in different places around the plate. Just touch the tip to the water. I'm not shaking it, I'm not going all the way down to the surface. I'm just touching it in several different places. I would kind of dab your tip just so you don't dilute your ink. I'm just tapping the water off of it. And then I'm going to take my second color, and now you should be able to see a little bit better. I'm going to take my second color and I'm going to do the same thing. So can you see where I'm getting little puddles of the blue in the green? And I can put as much of this as I like. I can keep going, just adding little drips and drabs until I've got a pretty good coverage in the water. And then I'm actually, to kind of create that marbleized swirl that you see, I'm gonna take my tip and I'm gonna slowly drag it through the water. You could use a toothpick, you could use your finger, you could leave the dots and have that pattern. You could create a pattern in the water if you like. All I'm doing is kind of creating a little bit of a swirl, a little bit of a marbleized look. And then I'm going to take a plain white tag. I've tried a lot of different surfaces and we'll talk about that in a minute, but I found the most important thing is it needs to be completely dry. Once it gets wet, it will not pick up the smooch anymore. So you need a dry surface when you put it into the water. And all I'm gonna do is lay it into the water and then I'm gonna pick it up. And there's my marbleized swirl. And it's just that easy. And I can reuse this water and transfer a few more. I'm gonna put it over here to dry a little bit. Or if it looks like it maybe needs a little more ink, I can go back in, use the same water, and add to it. Now you'll see the ink showing up a little bit more. It's a little easier to see as the water gets a little more color into it. I'm gonna go in with my second color, and I'm just gonna add a little bit more. And maybe this time I'm gonna leave this pattern. Maybe I don't wanna swirl it. A little more graphic, a little more abstract. So let's see what happens when I don't swirl it. This is just applying the ink. And so now I've got a little more of an abstract pattern. If I wanted to add more ink to this, if I wasn't happy with it, I want a little more ink, I would have to let it completely dry before I went back in and did it again. And let me show you the tag once it's dry. You can see that marbleized technique, and hopefully I'm catching the light because one of the awesome properties of the Smooch is that shimmer. So you're not only getting a marbleized technique, but you're getting that awesome shimmer of the Smooch as well. So this is a dried tag. It's ready for me to stamp on, use for a card, use in my mixed media project. And to give you some more ideas, I took just a page out of an old book and I marbleized it. So now I've got a great background again for a card or a start to a collage. I was getting ready for the show. I had business cards. So I've got custom marbleized cards. I tried some ribbon and I did the exact same technique. I just dipped it into the water and now I've got cool little marbleized ribbon that I can use on a card or a project. And this is an awesome idea. I like to use scraps and repurpose things that I already have. So I had some old chipboard letters. I thought, oh, let's try those. I dipped them in and now I've got custom marbleized letters. So I hope you enjoyed those tips and techniques. I hope you'll get out some product and enjoy and have some fun playing with different things. Again, I'm Tami. I'm at the Clearsnap booth at Creativation. I had a great time. I hope you all have fun with these projects. Thank you.